My name is Sarab, and I am a proud mother of 3 beautiful children. I am in constant hunger for personal growth. I want to always learn more.
How did you build who you are today? What changed Dr. Sarab? What makes you who you are today?
I got into that cycle of giving, simply because I am the physician, I am the mother, I am the wife, I am the giver. I went through all this until I had a turning point, and the turning point was through my daughter.
A lot of people think about money in a crazy way. Some people chase money, some people attract money, some people are money. So what money means to you now?
Money is not a bad, not evil, and it's a current. As long as we keep it flowing, it's going to keep coming to us.
There is challenges on the way, right? So what's the biggest challenge that you faced in all your journey so far?
Understanding the awareness, I think, being aware.
What Life Plus is?
Program or a service that I would like to provide to complete or to continue my mission in the world. I felt that tremendous need for some guidance in simple ways to help people to transform and change their life.
Who should join this program?
Anyone who feels that he needs some guidance in any area of their life.
$1 billion table is where you educate yourself to do better. I believe business is life. So if you're doing good in business, you will do good in life. But if you're not doing good in life, you will never do good in business. Everything is connected. And we are here to figure it out, because I believe when you know more, you can do more. And when you do more, you can become more. And we have to figure it out. That's why we are here today with the greatest doctor, Dr. Sarab. Listen, this doctor have a lot to tell us today. I've been learning from her for the last 3 days, and she's a community leader, she's a mom, she's a doctor, she's a life growth coach, and she's an entrepreneur. So I'm really grateful for your time. Thank you so much for having us in this beautiful house here, and we are excited for this.
Thank you, Abdullah. I'm so humbled of what you said, and I'm grateful for you to be here, and I'm also grateful for the experience that I've been having, I'm enjoying over the last 3 days, and yeah, thank you, appreciate it, really appreciate what you said.
Thank you so much. So a lot of people, they know you, but they really don't know who you are, right?
Okay.
So how you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Sarab, and I am a mother. I think that first comes to me. I'm a proud mother of 3 beautiful children.
Right.
I'm also a person who loves to live. I love to help. I am in constant hunger for personal growth. I want to always learn more. I also always aim toward changing or helping others to change to the best version of themselves. I dream about changing the world to a better world than what we have right now. It's a big dream, but I know if I keep working on it and I encourage others to join this mission, we will be able to do something phenomenal about the human being in this world.
I believe so, and I believe that you will, because the energy you have, the will you have. I mean, also listening to some of your story yesterday, is just incredible how hard you worked and how much you changed to become who you are right now. So we're really proud of you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
But again, everybody see the, I mean, you know, people see the glory, but they don't know the story, right?
Right.
So people see the doctor, see that she is doing, you know, with organizations. They see you with the Congress people. They, you know, the house, maybe the car, maybe, you know, they see sometimes material stuff, or they see what you're up to, but they don't know the story of all that or what behind this, right? If we want to go back to how, where did you grow up, where you are from, and how you become who you are right now. Tell us a little more.
Yeah, so I'm a proud Syrian. I was born and raised in Syria until my early adulthood. and I had a beautiful family, traditional family. I have 6 siblings, 3 sisters and 3 brothers, so it's a big family.
Wow.
I love every one of them, and I'm proud to be one of this huge, great family too. I left them since 2003. I left Syria and I came here to the United States,
Okay.
seeking my dream, one of my dreams of being a board certified doctor. I finished my medical school in the University of Damascus in Syria, and then I came here to have that kind of like experience and learning opportunity in the United States. And of course, moving to a new country, there's a different culture, there is a different language. In Syria we do not speak
Right.
English fluently.
Right.
We may learn the basics, but I had to go through the journey of learning almost everything from scratch,
Right.
to adjust to the culture, and at the same time feeling homesick because I was
Yeah.
far away from my family back
Right.
home.
Right.
I don't have, when I came here, I did not have any siblings or any family members or anyone in the United States. So
Okay.
basically, it was just me and my husband at that time. Both of us were like
That's tough.
far away. It is tough. It is tough. And then we had a child, our first daughter. Or also within the first, year of our marriage, I got pregnant and I had her. So it was lots of challenges between raising a new child, having a new family, being in a new culture, learning a new language, and at the same time doing my tests or exams that I need
Chasing
to.
your dream, basically.
Yes,
That's
chasing
right.
my dream for medical school,
Right.
so I can apply for residency and
Right.
start my dream career here by being a certified physician. So yes, of course, the journey wasn't easy. It was challenging.
Right.
But again, I think the commitment and the consistency and the support is what helped me to be where I am right now.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So growing up in Syria, so I like, I'm from Syria too, as you
Yes,
know.
sure. Mhm.
I'm from Damascus, where you did your, your university or your school,
Mm-hmm.
and I love the town. I love the culture. I know it's a lot of love out there. There's a lot
True.
of history, a lot of, a lot of different colors of people, different type of people, and the way I love it, it's just home, right?
True.
So what you tell me a little bit more growing up in Syria, what that made, like, how that looks like.
So Syria is, takes a big spot or big place in my heart, and I was born there. Lots of my childhood memory are from there. So when I think about Syria, I think about family, connection, care, good memories and bad memories. There's always, the memory can be a positive or
That's
negative
right.
one. And I know that everything we go through in our life shapes who we are right now.
That's true.
So when you grow up in a culture, you are affected by this culture.
Right.
You get to have to acquire some of the beliefs. You get to follow some of the habits. And that to help you survive that culture, right? So
Right.
you survive that stage of your life.
Absolutely.
Until you move to a different level of awareness or different level of, or different place or different culture.
Right.
And you start to be able to look back and evaluate what happened and what you learned.
Right.
Maybe not everything was very supportive in the past,
Right.
but also it's very important to look at it in a gratitude way or in a
Right.
grateful way or appreciation.
Right.
Because again, without these experiences, regardless if they are positive or negative, good or bad, they are the ones who shaped me to be who I am right now. So basically, I cherish the memories. When
Right.
I visit Syria after 15 years from not being able to visit, I was so happy, tearful. It was a different, very strong emotion, to be there, to connect with my family, to breathe the air. It's air is air everywhere, but
course.
somehow when
In
you
Syria
go
is
right,
different, right.
when you go to your childhood place or your birth countries,
Right.
and you feel like the air smells different, the food tastes different. There's something special. It's the memory, it's the connection,
I
it's the
agree.
emotion that are connected to all these things that comes back when you go and visit that place.
That's true. I relate because we also used to say like back in Damascus, the water is different. The water
Yes.
tastes different,
Yeah.
and I mean, I think there is stuff you cannot like words or things. It's hard to explain it because we just relate to it. We grow up with it, and we, as you said, it's just shaped who we are today. Well, I like the way you mentioned that you are grateful for that culture, grateful for that place. A lot of people, I feel like they have the victim mindset. They think it's that place wasn't fair enough for them or it wasn't good enough for them, and they don't take it as that was the perfect place for you to become who you are today and to actually work on yourself and become who you want to always become. So I appreciate that to see this, and I'm curious a little bit. What is that? Give me one of the maybe the nicest memory that you have back home.
Nicest memories for
Like
Syria?
yeah, one of the happiest memory maybe.
Happiest memories is when I think when we are celebrating Eid or
Okay.
the end of Ramadan or the
Right.
pilgrimage months, when we connect, sometimes we go and visit, the village. Originally, my parents are from Latakia.
Okay.
But we were born and lived in Damascus. So there's like a
Right.
3-4 hours driving.
Right.
So that's where, as a child, I like that driving from Damascus to Latakia. It's like a
Okay.
trip, for me.
Yeah.
And then we go and get to see our cousins and grandma, grandpa, and, spend some time. It's just like going away from the routine that we had in Damascus to just take that road trip
Right.
and go to Latakia.
Right.
That's what came to my mind right now.
That's
So
beautiful.
it's family. It's
So
about
one of the
family.
negative or like the toughest memory that you say you have like negative and positive. So give me one.
Yeah, you want to know about the negative one? That's a strong question. Let me see.
If they don't know you, they can't pay you. Let's face it. And if you really want to elevate, if you want to get to the next level in your business, you need us. You need Let's Go Viral team because we know exactly how to bring your business, your service, or your product to the right target audience. Listen, it's not about just try, it's about to do it, right? And we are so confident because we have done this to ourselves, to our company, and we are doing it for a lot of our clients, and we want to collaborate with you. Listen, this is something gonna work in 90 days. So if you're really ready, if you're hungry and you wanna elevate, we have the perfect team for you. Just go ahead and DM us. In the description, you will see the link for our website so we can set up a meeting and we can go viral. Let's go viral. Let's do it. Let's work.
Maybe when I left everyone and I came over here,
Okay.
it was tough, but at the same time it was exciting. So I was excited for the new chapter that I am
Right.
going to get to.
Start.
I'm anxious about it. I knew that I'm going to be by myself, except my husband was a year ahead of me. But at the same time, I left everyone, like mom, dad, sisters, brothers, friends. I came here knowing no one but my husband. So that was one of the toughest moments, at the same time mixed with the excitement. I think the excitement has made it a little bit easier for me to go through the process.
or like the
But
hard
also
time,
when I
yes.
reflect on it and think it was, wow, that was a huge change, a big step.
Right.
And very tough
Yeah, I
one.
think. No, I relate because it was my first time to leave all my family. Also, when I left Germany and I came here, and it was really tough. And I remember that time. That I remember like the airport. I remember every details.
Yeah.
How was it? So thank you for sharing with us
Absolutely.
like this
Yeah.
type of memories because I think memories is life. You know, that's what we creating right now in every day. So the way, like, I've been with like I've been around now for 3 days working together and experiencing, you know, the learning about the mindset you have, learning about the way you think, and learning about you know, the big dreams that you're working on. And it's in a process, which is, I know there is a program that people they have to be excited, because it's a life-changing program called Life Plus, which is, I'm so proud of this, and I'm proud and grateful that I am part of it. How did you build this positive mindset? I mean, going back to who we are and going back to the place we grew up in, it's just, it's a different from who you are right now. Like,
absolutely.
we grow up in a different culture, different environment, where it's easy to blame somebody, blame the country, blame the government, blame the weather, blame everything around you, but not you. And it's also easy to feel victim, right? And also there is, I mean, I was there, and I always say it, there is a negativity in the way we think. Like, it's sometimes they have a problem to every solution. I know there is a great people everywhere, but I'm talking about my experience. So how did you build who you are today? Like, what changed Dr. Sarab? What makes you who you are today, and think in the way you think, and do the way you do it?
You know, this the answer to this question will take too long.
I
I'm
know.
just telling you, because, you know, again, it's a long process. It is normal for a human being to feel negative. You know, negativity, the negativity we feel about us sometimes, it comes as a protective way from our primitive brain to protect us from a possible danger. If we change, if we think differently, we may not be accepted, we may not be understood right, so that will put us into, on the spot, or put us into a danger area or time where we are not accepted by others. Being aware of this is the key. And for me, it was not easy. Again, I am affected by the culture, by the way I was raised, by the culture I came from, and then I come here to face challenges and responsibilities and all that stuff, right? So
Right.
I went on like what you call autopilot. So my mind was, okay, a mother, a wife, a resident in the, you know, residency program. So you go to work, you do responsibility here and there, and as physicians, we get involved. Like, you know, we like to provide, we like to give.
Right.
So I got into that cycle of giving, okay, constantly, and believing that this is the way it is. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't prioritize my needs. I don't prioritize my time. I don't prioritize my feelings.
Right.
Simply because I am the physician, I am the mother, I am the wife, I am the giver.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
So I went through all this until I had a turning point, and the turning point was through my daughter. You know,
Okay.
when you have children, I believe that, you know, we are given those children so we can learn
From them.
from them,
Right.
right? So my daughter, just with a simple question to ask
Right.
me, okay, Mom, what do you do for fun these days? Or what are the things that makes you feel like good about yourself, or feel funny or something? She was a teenager. And when I stumbled on the answer, I did not know what to answer her. That was the thing, okay, like a light bulb or a turning point or
Wow.
a red flag for me.
Right.
Okay, seriously, how did I come here? I knew I always loved music. I loved being active, going out in the nature, you know.
Right.
But when she asked me, and reading books and stuff, but when she asked me that question, I could not come up with any answer.
Right.
The reason is because I haven't been doing any of these for too long.
That's right.
So that question, how simple it is, came from a child, made me rethink everything I'm doing.
Right.
Okay, so I started thinking about, okay, my life. I was in a very great place, and I am still in a great place, but at that time, I was building my, clinic. I was like almost like 10 years into my patient base. I have the reputation, I have everything I want as a physician, okay,
Right.
as a doctor.
Right.
But when I evaluated that as a human,
That's where.
as a mother, as a woman, as Sarab,
Right.
okay, and I asked myself the question, is that how you want to end your life? Like, are you going to be satisfied to keep doing what you're doing right now, the way
Wow.
you're doing right now? When I said no, I mean, immediately, I did not hesitate to say no. It's not like I want to be like 8 to 5 work, 8 to 5 work. The focus is on work. I love my work. I love my people. I love everything I do.
If they don't know you, they can't pay you. Let's face it. And if you really want to elevate, if you want to get to the next level in your business, you need us. You need Let's Go Viral team, because we know exactly how to bring your business, your service, or your product to the right target audience. Listen, it's not about just try, it's about to do it, right? And we are so confident because we have done this to ourselves, to our company, and we are doing it for a lot of our clients, and we want to collaborate with you. Listen, this is something gonna work in 90 days. So if you're really ready, if you're hungry and you wanna elevate, we have the perfect team for you. Just go ahead and DM us. In the description, you will see the link for our website so we can set up a meeting and we can go viral. Let's go viral. Let's do it. Let's work.
But at the same time, there are other parts of me. They were hidden, suppressed, not nourished.
Right.
So when immediately the answer came no, I knew that I need to do something about it. It's only me who can change that. But I wasn't aware of it before until I got that moment of somebody asked me the question, and I took that question seriously.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, you have to, because, I mean, now like the way you're saying it and what you're telling me is that you've been helping everybody else but not you. Like, you're caring about everybody else but not you. You're giving everybody else but not you. And you can, I mean, of course, when you have patients, you have to understand them, understand their problems and their need, but you weren't doing this for yourself. So I really think this is a really hard moment, because I think a lot of people are not fair to themselves. Like, they don't appreciate who they are, and they don't even know who they are. And that's something I believe, I mean, I've been through that journey, and it takes me a long time. I learn in a different way, of course. But I would love to also know from you, like, after that question and after the thoughts and the balls that you did, how did you start, or what the first, like, how the awareness or how the consciousness shifts to who you are right now? What's the steps, if you...
I had to make big decisions,
Right.
I told you about my relationship with my patients and my patient base for 10 years, building that relationship.
Right.
And actually, look, today I'm holding this cup.
Right.
Because this is one of my great patients who I had the relationship with them, and I get connected to the people I care for.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And like a lot of doctors, I know we get connected to our patients. And I always feel like, okay, I need to find a different word for patient, because I feel they are my people, my friends. I'm starting to feel like I'm not supposed to call them even patients, okay?
Right.
Because I connect with them to that level.
Right.
So it took me long steps, or like I had to make that hard decision of leaving that base, that connection that I had with the people, because I was working 40 miles away from my home.
Wow.
Okay, I was driving every day, and
That's
I'm
crazy.
doing
30, 40 miles.
right, 40 miles away, because I loved my people. Okay, again, and I thought that I can do that, and I still be the mother to my children the way I wanted to be, and the way they expect me to be, right? So it took me that moment to sit down and reflect and confirm to myself that, okay, your people, your patients will be fine, because you love them and they love you, and they will understand. Okay, they will understand that you have your own life, and you can move on.
You did your part.
So I had to change my job.
Right.
Like as a full-time physician, I
Right.
moved to close to my home, and I chose to be working part-time. And I chose the part-time because I wanted the extra time so I can attend
Right.
to what matters also to me, which is my children, like their activity at school, activity after school, to be present at home for them,
Right.
And also, in addition, I wanted to attend to me, the parts of me that were hidden or not taken care of for too long. I went and took some piano classes because I always loved music, but I never learned
Right.
how to play the notes because I
Wow.
always like play by ear, for example. I went to the Taekwondo school,
Right.
and I did some like training there.
Self-defended.
Right. And I also participated in some like dance classes. I
Okay.
did because I love to move, right?
Right.
What else? I started reading because,
Right.
before this
Right.
transformation, if I get the chance to read anything, it would have been a medical book or a
Right.
medical journal, something relates to my work.
Right.
Now I gave myself the permission to read outside that.
Outside of, okay,
Right, so
wow,
I started to
that's-
read about finance, about business, about like personal growth, about lots of different things that I
Right.
before.
And you become a life coach too.
Yes, well, that's what leads to this,
Right.
I had to do my certification in obesity medicine before that transformation because I was looking for a change, but until I got that question from my daughter, when I reflect back on it, so I knew there was something inside me telling me that you do not want to be just like this, just a family doctor. I'm not saying the word just to minimize. Family doctors are great, are
Right.
wonderful people. They serve the community
Right.
and they do wonderful work.
Right.
So maybe the word just is not fair.
Right.
But for me, it was, okay, I want to be more than a family doctor.
Right.
So what I thought I want to do, I want to be an obesity medicine
Right.
doctor as well, because I always care
Okay.
about health and lifestyle. So
Right.
I did my certification in obesity medicine.
Right. That's awesome.
Yes, so I added obesity medicine to my family medicine, but that did not help the flow. It added more to my responsibility and made me busier, right? Specifically when my partners in the clinic started to refer their patients or
To
their
you,
people to
okay,
me,
because you
which
have-
is lovely, and I loved it, but that did not free my time
Right.
until I
Right.
got that transformational moment. So I had to change my mindset basically, so I can take that big step.
Right.
And from there, when you start with the personal growth journey, you feel, okay, I want to do more, I want to learn more so I can be of help to more people.
Right.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And that's what got me to do. I stayed close to the food and lifestyle and obesity, so I did
Right.
my certification in mind body eating. So I'm a mind body eating coach. Right.
Wow, that's
so,
nice.
Yes. So I did to understand
I like
how
this
the mind,
because-
how
I'm
the
sorry,
mind
yeah,
works
go on.
with food, with eating, and is it what exactly food to us and all that stuff. Like too many beautiful things I learned. So I continued to be around food and lifestyle and obesity, and then from there, when I started practicing that and applying that in my daily work, I felt okay. I need more about positivity, gratitude, focusing on what works rather than what does not work. So I applied for the program for a master program in positive psychology and life coaching. So now I'm adding some more skills about that. No,
No, I'm so proud of you. It's just
thank you.
I like the way, like the answer was really great when I asked you like what you did, and you said I made like a tough decision,
It is
a big.
was
That's
a
how you
decision.
started, and I like that because I believe that we are one decision away from a different life, and I think people takes them sometimes 10 to 15. Sometimes they don't take that decision, even they know though they need that. They want to a better life. Maybe they want a better health. Maybe they want a better finance. They want maybe like something better, and they always hold on that decision, and they don't take it. So I'm so proud of that step, and you made it. On the other side, also we have a lot of us. We have this limitation on, like, I'm not saying on women in general, but I mean, women sometimes they have a journey, which is I'm proud also when I see when, like, you know, a, like a business woman that's making these decisions by her keeping her standards. I want to help people. I'm not, like, you know, I want to help people. I want to help them in so many ways, and I'm ready to do whatever it takes to do the help. And I mean, again, it's a phenomenal story, and I'm proud of this, and I want everybody to learn, because that's something I believe every businesswoman or every woman should understand. This should know there is something you have to sacrifice, like you sacrifice your people before you make the journey, and something you have to do, which is you understand what the need is, and then you went and you did what you're supposed to do. So I mean, I like that, because now I can relate and understand better what makes that change in the mindset. Because again, I see a lot of people, they stuck in their old behaviors, old mindset. Even like when I look to myself every week, I mean, in this week actually working on myself, looking that, hey, like I'm doing good, and what I'm doing so much, but I want to, you know, I want to do the 80-20. They have, you know, I want to do the 80-20. I'm like, I'm doing the 80, getting the 80. I'm like, hey, kind of, I do the 20, I still get the 80 and do maybe better. So that's where I am, and I see a challenge with myself to actually, you know, be more conscious about my decisions, my moves, and how much I do it. So now I'm learning that from you, because you value the time. Like, hey, I don't want to, I want to keep doing what I'm doing, but I don't want to spend that time all the time. So what you, I know there is so much, like everything has value, right? And everything also has worth, right? And I think things change, the meaning of things change from time to time, right?
True.
Like,
as we change, as we grow, as we change.
So, and a lot of people think about money in a crazy way. Like some people are ready to do whatever it takes, right?
Yeah.
Some people chase money. Some people attract money. Some people are money. They think they are, right?
Yeah.
So what money means to you now?
Okay, money means flow, and I can explain that to you.
Right.
You know, there's another word for money, we call it currency.
Right.
Right? Currency.
Right.
And I think that's coming from the root current.
Current. Okay.
And current, you know, when you have a little river or flow on water flowing, like it's current, so it's flowing. So it keeps moving.
Okay.
So money is something that keeps moving for me. It's not static.
Oh.
Okay?
I like
and
that.
that's how it is, constantly renewing. So you need to get the money and give the money. So you get more and you can give more. Okay?
Wow.
So it's a moving, it's not a static type of, if you want to call it energy or, you know,
it is
money,
energy.
it is energy. So the energy of money, the way I see it, is a flowing. Like that's why I said a flow. It's like a flowing type of energy, like that, a current, like a water flowing. That's never stops.
I like that.
So there's always fresh, new. You need just to direct it the way it needs to be directed, and you need to appreciate it. You need to be grateful. I once took a class with, I think it's Honda. I forgot his first name, but I know he's very big. He's big on money.
Okay.
And I learned from him the arigato. So the arigato, you know, arigato means thank you or grateful or thank you in Japanese. So every time you accept money or you get paid or whatever, you say arigato in, okay? And then whenever you spend the money, you be pleased and grateful that you have the money to spend. And you show the gratitude, arigato out. So arigato in, arigato out, and that's how the money keeps flowing, because I'm grateful for the money when it comes, and I'm also grateful for the money when it comes out and goes away, because I'm going to make a good use of it. I know I'm going to put that money in the goodness of others and the greatness of others, for service, for things that's going to make the world better. So that's that's how I feel about money.
Right.
Money is not not evil.
Right.
Money is not a bad energy.
Right.
Money is a tool that we all need,
Right.
and it's a current. As long as we keep it flowing, it's going to
Right.
keep coming to us.
Oh
if
my
you treat
God.
that energy nicely, that's how I believe. You treat it nicely by being grateful, it will keep coming to you. It
Right.
will always want to come to you because you are nice to money.
Right.
You get it in and you don't keep it. You don't
Right.
get it in and you spend it in a productive way.
Right.
So you keep it moving, so money will keep coming your way.
That's wonderful. You know what? I did like a course about wealth and money, but not with the same person for sure. But it's just the same thing. And from my understanding of like how the people looking for money now, they want to keep it, which is that's make it so hard to flow.
True.
And they cannot get more because they want to keep it, and they can't. And the way he explained it to us is just crazy. He said like, can you, what, okay, so he said, can you live without a breath? Can you live without money? I'm like, I can't survive,
Yeah.
you know? He's like, can you live without a breath? I'm like, no.
Okay.
He's like, can you hold your breath for a long time? I'm like, no. He's like, why? He's like, because I'm gonna die. And he's like, this is what this is what happened to money as well. When you hold the money or try to keep the money in your life, not keep it in the flow state, that's what happened.
They die.
Money,
The
it just
energy
goes,
dies.
and energy dies.
That's
Right.
the flow.
That's the flow. And
I think
Allah-
about it as a current, as a river, a little
love
tiny
that.
river that keeps flowing. As long as it's
Right.
flowing, it's healthy, it's good, it's
Right.
energizing and
Right.
renewing its energy.
I'm being grateful. Like again, I love how you said it, because a lot of people when they spend money they feel so afraid of
Yeah,
spending.
I know.
Oh my God! Oh, I did it! Oh, I cannot believe this! I did this!
Right.
And also on the other side, they're afraid when they receive it. They said, "Oh my God! Now it's coming to pay the bills. Oh, whatever. This is so expensive." So yeah, I mean, it's
So
just
gratitude is a big thing, right?
I know.
Being
لَإِن
grateful.
شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ.
وَلَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ.
And I think this is my code of life. In my life, I always feel grateful for everything and anything I have, and because I touch, I know, I feel, I understand that the power behind the gratitude, you know, and how much you can receive more by just being grateful. So I love that, and I'm grateful also for everything. That's why I'm grateful for your time.
Thank you.
So I'm
Me too.
grateful for this podcast, for the people, and everything I'm enjoying in my life. So the journey was not easy though,
Sure.
right? It's just challenging, ups and down. There is challenges on the way, right? So what's the biggest challenge that you faced in all your journey so far?
Understanding the awareness, I think, being aware of where I am. I think that's what.
What do you mean by awareness?
I mean, know exactly what's going on. Like sometimes you live in a situation, and because you're in the middle of it, and you're going fast in your life, you're not taking the pause, or you're not slowing down. You don't understand. I mean, you feel like things are running on autopilot.
Right.
Runs, day after day after day, just going. You know, yesterday, just like today, just like gonna be like tomorrow.
Right.
You start to be more reactive. You do things, in a reactive way, just because that's how you learned it. That's
Right.
how everyone is doing it. That's how what's going on. So, when I face challenges or difficulties in my emotions, in my relationships, that's when I started to needing the pause. I told you I like nature, so I started to connect to nature. So I go and just, you sit and breathe. Disconnect. No, phone, no nothing, to distract you. Just be out in a place where you feel comfortable and breathe and let whatever comes to your mind come. And when I started to slow down, I figured that the situation is not as bad as I anticipated or expected.
Right.
And I started to evaluate it from a third party perspective, meaning I'm looking at me from the outside. Okay,
Right.
so I'm not involved. I'm observing.
You're watching.
I'm observing Sarab
Yeah.
in a situation, feeling
Right.
the way she's feeling, acting the way she's acting. So
Okay.
how do I see Sarab doing now?
Right.
What is going on in her life? So I'm
Right.
not judging.
If they don't know you, they can't pay you. Let's face it. And if you really want to elevate, if you want to get to the next level in your business, you need us. You need Let's Go Viral team, because we know exactly how to bring your business, your service, or your product to the right target audience. Listen, it's not about just try, it's about to do it, right? And we are so confident because we have done this to ourselves, to our company, and we are doing it for a lot of clients, and we want to collaborate with you. Listen, this is something gonna work in 90 days. So if you're really ready, if you're hungry and you wanna elevate, we have the perfect team for you. Just go ahead and DM us. In the description, you will see the link for our website so we can set up a meeting and we can go viral. Let's go viral. Let's do it. Let's work.
Okay, I'm not judging what's going on. I'm trying to understand. I'm curious.
Right.
So when you start to do this from a curiosity standpoint, no judgment, no shame, no blame. You know this mantra that I have in my program. So with this perspectives, you start to understand. You start to be aware of what's going on.
Right.
And when you know, when you see the things differently, you
different.
can start to decide what to do next.
Right.
So this means that, okay, first I acknowledge that the situation is not as terrible as it used to be, or I thought it is, and then to get out of it, if I want to get out of it, I need to do 1, 2, 3, and again, no judgment, no shame, no blame, and it's going to take some time, acknowledgement, understanding, acceptance, lots of those things, that the values that I had to create to myself, so I can live by and use, so I can move on and change.
That's awesome. I think a lot of us needs that, like needs to be aware, because I think I see a lot of people, they react to life. They don't act. They don't act because they just, as you said, they are on autopilot. So whatever has happened, they don't even think about it. They just react to it, and that's hold their growth, the progress that they actually want in life. And so, and even when you talk about natural, I always tell some people actually take it for granted. They said, "Oh, natural man." I'm like, "Do you want me?" Like last week, I have one of my clients, and he's a really tough dude, like so tough. Like the dude is tough. You know what I mean, tough. Like he's dangerous dude. So I'm like, he's like, "Man, tell me what to do." I'm like, "No, bro, no, I'm not gonna tell you what to do." You know, take a deep breath. And he's like, "Okay." I'm like, "I think you need to go like to the park." Like just go to the park. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Go to the park and try just to walk. Like don't run, don't carry heavy weight. Just go and run, like walk, like just to breathe." Sit down, like sit on. I like to be like, I have my favorite tree in my park, right?
Right.
So I really go there and sit down under that tree, and we have a great communication and like relationship with that tree. So I'm like, "Hey, like go just sit down next to, like under the tree, like go sit down next to a water and try to relax, like." And it takes him a hard time to actually accept it. And I'm so grateful. Like the day on Wednesday when I came here, he's like, "Man, I'm going to the park." You know, he texts me. He's like, "I'm going to the park."
Good for him.
And I think I haven't actually heard back yet, but the point of all this, a lot of people take it for like, "Hey, no." And when you look to the greatest leaders in the world, like Jesus, I'm talking about Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, I'm talking about Moses, I'm talking about Abraham, the father of all this greatness that we enjoying now as knowledge. It comes from being in meditation state. They used to go to the mountains, a quiet place where they actually have the time by themselves, no distraction, and they start to communicate with themselves and with the universe, and communicate with the Creator, and that's make us more conscious about what next and what's going on and what we really want and how can we do it, instead of us just keep on autopilot and reacting to it. So I really appreciate that you did this to yourself and you shared it with us, because I think a lot of people, they need this, and I think this is the time. So, okay, we talking about Life Plus, right? And now I think we understand like who you are, right? We understand the challenges you've been through, and I think we also know where you're coming from with this mindset and why you're going that way, right? Because so what Life Plus is?
Okay, Life Plus is a program or a service that I would like to provide to complete or to continue my mission in the world. So through my expertise and the education that I received and the encounter with my people, client and patients, I felt the tremendous need for some guidance in simple ways to help people to transform and change their life. So Life Plus will be using my experience in medicine, in obesity medicine, in like general medicine, in obesity medicine, as a mind-body eating coach, and as a positive psychology practitioner, and a life coach. I mean, all of these experience together, and I will be utilizing this program to help people for different venues. So some people will need assistance with their health specifically, and chronic disease management, or obesity treatment, or lifestyle, healthier lifestyle and stuff. And others may need some support in the life coaching, in the services of I don't want to say like a mental health. I'm not a mental like a counselor, but I can support as a life coach and a mind-body eating coach. I have the skills to help you and guide you through challenges that you may face in your life. So that will be the umbrella for the services that I will be able to provide.
Right.
And
so who's the people? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I can't hear. I'm sorry. Stop.
Okay, and just one last thing is the Alfata. I know we did not talk about the Alfata acronym, the one I created, but that Alfata acronym also will be guiding all the sessions that I will use or utilize or provide for my also clients who participate in the program.
That's great. So first, a question: who should join this program, you think?
Anyone who feels that he needs some guidance in any area of their life. Okay. You know, I can do like a discovery meeting with them and see and go through more details. I mean, about what is the services that I can provide, and if that's a good fit, then we connect. But basically, as I said, the chronic disease management in general, lifestyle modification, that's another one, and figuring out challenges in your life as a life coach. I can coach you through the challenges. Either it is like with your relationships, with your parenthood, is with your trauma. You know, I'm not a certified trauma counselor, but I can help you through the steps. And if we feel that we need a more experienced counselor to help you, if your trauma is too deep, then I can guide you where to go and where to start or where to complete. So, you know, I'm available to anyone who feels that he may need a push, may need a nudge, who may need help, support, a helping hand. That will be Life Plus.
That's awesome. And what you think the outcome? Like, I know now it's for everybody who wanted to do a growth in his life, or he want to grow in somewhere in his life. But what the outcome you think? It's a better health, it's a better mindset, it's a better energy, it's a better relationship, it's a more money.
You got them all. I think all of these, exactly. Because when you move to the next version of you, then it depends on what your interest is. Are you interested now with your new version? Are you interested in acquiring more money? then
Right.
that's what you're going to get, because now
Right.
you know how to do that. If your new version, the way you see it, is a healthier you, then that's what your healthier you will be.
Right.
You know, as coaches, we ask you the right questions. Sometimes
Right.
all what we need, right,
Of
is to
course.
have someone to ask us the right question,
Right.
to ask us the tough questions that we do not want to ask ourselves or do not
That's
want to
right.
answer ourselves,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So when someone like us, like a life coach, come to you and ask you that question and put you on the spot, you have to
Right.
to figure out the answer for it. That's where the light bulb turns on.
Absolutely.
And that's all what I needed from that question from my daughter, basically.
That's right.
I needed a simple question. And, we are, skilled in finding the right question and how to navigate and guide you through
Right.
where the next step needs to be in your life. So,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree. I think the right, like even with Tony Robbins' program, he said the right question can lead you to the right answer, which is the answer that your life needs today.
Yeah.
And if you figure out the right question or how to communicate with yourself, or ask somebody, like as you said, us or any another coach, to actually help you with that question, because it's just a way of change. Like that's how you change your focus. You start looking for
Yeah.
solutions or maybe better answers.
We need to know the why, right? When you know the why you're doing what you're doing, why you're reacting the way you're reacting. So having the answer for the why sometimes all what we need.
Right.
Right.
I totally agree. I think the why of why we doing it, and sometimes I have like
The what?
a challenge of why you don't want to change, like why you don't want to ask for help, like what's holding you back. Like last time I have a call, it was really crazy, right? So the guy said he offered me something. Okay, let's talk about also like Manish like a meeting, when I have a meeting with Manish, right?
You had a meeting with him? Okay.
I had a meeting before, and I was trying. So I'm he's like he's like, how's it going, man? I'm like, I'm enjoying my kid, my first kids. I'm just so happy and grateful that he's here. And we finished the live conversation, and we get to business. He's like, hey, let's do this program. This program will help so much in elevating your business, and that's you really need. And I'm like, yeah, I think I would do that. He's like, when? Why not? I'm like, I would do that later. He's like, why not now? You don't care about your kid? You just told me how much you love your kid. You don't want a better life for your kid. You don't want to be a better dad for your kids. You don't want to have more time with your kids.
Right.
That questions is just turn off my ego, because I know the reason why I said let's do it later is just I feel like I'm comfortable right now. I'm doing good, and
True.
I don't want to. So that's the right question. Actually, as you said, it could help you to why not now, or why you're not doing it, and why actually what the cause of this, right? So.
Awareness,
Awareness is everything. I was in this 3 days listening to the doctor. I was learning from you a lot, and I was honestly I can't tell, because that's something I sang on. I cannot tell a lot of information about this program, but it's really great enough for me to sign up on it. So
wow.
that's what I
Okay.
want people to know. I appreciate that you allow me to be part of this. So I already signed up. I'm about to be fitter. That's all my challenge in my life. I always wanna my body to actually be in a better shape, which is I work out so hard. I work out a lot. I run so much, but it's not working. I feel like there is something that I do not know, and listening to her in this program and watching what she's saying, I'm like, hey, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I already signed up, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. But
Absolutely.
something I do love the most about it, there is standards, there is a principle in this program. So the doctor has, which is she was saying, her last name is Alfata. Alfata is where she got that principle. So doctor, can you please share with us just the
Yeah.
principle behind this program?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, there's a little story I want to share about the Alfata. So
Right.
in Arabic, this is my name, Sarab Alfata. Okay.
Right.
So in English, I read Alfata.
Right.
And sometime, like, through my transformation, I went through the identity crisis. All of us will go through
Right.
identity crisis from time to
Right.
time. When I was going through the identity crisis, I picked me up through recreating my last name. I said, okay, Sarab, you need to be picked up. You can't be in crisis that way. Okay, so what are the principles that you live by? And I looked at my last name because, in Syria specifically, we value the last name. We have big, strong meaning about last name.
True.
So for me, this is something is attached to me everywhere I go. It's part of my identity. So I said, what if I transform my last name to something more just a last name?
Wow.
It's more about values. So I chose a value for every letter of my name. So
that's what
A, yes, I will start with the A. So the first A is about awareness.
Right.
The second is about love.
Okay.
The third is about forgiveness.
Wow.
The fourth is acceptance.
Okay.
The Alpha, now T, is for transformation.
Okay.
And the sixth, the last one, is about abundance.
Wow.
So I thought about the values, the thing that I feel that my life I wanted to run through, and I figured these are the values and the principles that I want to live by. I want to provide to the world.
Right.
I want to share with others.
Right.
Awareness was the first one.
Everything start and begin with awareness. That's
Right.
amazing way. I mean, again, I'm sorry, but this is what everybody needs in their life. Awareness. Wow, I mean, if you're not aware of the problem, you can't even fix it.
Exactly, like we were saying, awareness. Without awareness, you are on autopilot. You are reactive.
Right.
You are just being outside. You're judging yourself a lot because you don't know what's going on, right?
Right.
But with awareness, everything changes.
Right.
And it's not only that. It's not like awareness is the key for the change. Awareness is also key for all other 5 principles. Like the way I see it, without awareness, love will be like self-criticism, like you criticize yourself.
I know.
You're not aware.
I'm sorry about this. I think a lot of people don't know how to love, though. I think a love is, from my experience, I'm saying, right, and from what I know and what I learned over this journey from working with people. I think love is ready. The reason why I said this program is so great, and I'm shocked about it, because love comes after awareness. Because I really believe a lot of us, they learn from from the culture, from their environment, what love is, when it's way bigger than how it is. It has so much freedom in that love. And especially in our culture, I feel like love is people so much, they are ashamed of love, or
some cultural they have that
right.
stigma.
They have it's has to be so private. It cannot tell nobody about. It didn't work out, and even connected to religion sometimes.
Right.
And I think this is it's not fair for love.
True.
It's
not fair for love. I agree.
Right.
I agree.
So
yes,
that's why I
definitely.
want to stop here. I'm sorry to stop you, but I just
that's
want to
okay. I want to explain to you how I feel, because I'm really passionate about it. You can see that when I started to think about me, about my identity and these terms, I transformed. I changed. Because now when I want to deal with you or react to anything, I remember my principles and I see, okay, where am I in this and what am I doing? Okay, like a checkpoint. So awareness is the key, and it's not only a principle, it's the key for everything. So everything starts with awareness.
True.
And without love, I was saying that love without awareness will be mainly just self-criticism. You're just criticizing yourself because you're not aware of what's going on. You just, you can't love the right way. It may be harmful to you and others. Forgiveness without awareness cannot happen. It's almost impossible. And you go to the acceptance. Acceptance without the awareness, most likely it's going to be just denial. I mean, how can you accept something that you're not aware of it?
So I love this, and again, I think it's going to be a life-changing, as you always wish to actually do in this world.
Yes.
and I'm aiming is going to be because I know that you speak multiple languages, so that's will actually.
That's two.
I mean, that's
Arabic and
multiple.
English.
That's two. That's not one, right?
Yes, that's not one.
Right.
That's two languages.
And I think that's will make it nationwide. You're gonna be able to actually help a lot of people with that.
I would love to. Yes, I will. We will have an Arabic version and an English
That's
version.
right.
To,
And I think that's
that.
will the love for the love of the home. I think on the people there because without your knowledge and I think that's why we're here. Like I think I really always and this when I have a conversation with my wife, like she's like, "Hey, stop doing everything in Arabic." I'm like, "No, I am here. I'm like to know what I know, so I kind of bring that back. Which is, I love my American people. I love my friends. I love that I'm doing this like this, But I believe there is a reason and purpose of me being here, and that's why I actually always aim or help, like go back with that. So that's what I'm actually wishing as well, because I think a lot of people needs the greatness, need the knowledge, need the awareness and the energy that you have. But now we come to, I have more questions. I have two more questions for you before we finish this. I know, and again, I appreciate the time. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, publisher. Like a book author. I'm going to have a book.
Oh, wow.
And also I will be running a successful program helping more people.
Right.
Currently I do that in the limitation of my clinic, physical clinic, but I want to go online and do more nationwide and worldwide.
That's right.
International and national. I see myself enjoying my family time. Having a strong relationship with my children, with my significant others, and my family. I just see myself that I am continuing to learn and happy where I am, but I know I'm always hungry for more. But that's fine. I just want to, I see it bright, I see it promising, I see it helpful and hopeful, and I'm already grateful.
That's awesome. No, that's amazing. So one more question before the last question. Can I do that?
Go ahead,
It's just
yes.
because now when you're speaking, I'm like, I have to ask this one.
Sure.
What do you think people, like from all the experience you have and the work you did, what do you think the biggest challenge in people's lives? Like what's going on? Why people stuck? Where are they stuck?
I mean, from my own experience, I think self-doubt.
Self-doubt. Okay.
I mean, the big challenge or block is myself.
Absolutely,
I'm the one.
You are the I'm sorry, but you are the only limitation or the biggest limitation for yourself.
For yourself. That's how I believe too, because I believe like if you can dream about it, there's a possibility.
Of course.
It's going to happen. You just need to believe in it. And work for it. Just not only believe. You need to be persistent, consistent. You need to do the steps needed to pursue your dream.
Right.
And we're talking about the dreams that a human being can do. I'm not talking about superhero dreams, right?
Of course.
So reasonable dreams that a human can physically and mentally do and make. Then all what we need to do is to believe in it.
The superhuman is not a human?
Superhuman, yes. And we're talking about, the superpowers, the Spider-Man power.
Like me, changing the universe.
I'm talking about, the real physical life, that type of energy and abilities. Yes, you can dream big, you can fly, you just, there's no limit.
Right.
But you need to believe in it. You need to see yourself doing it. You need to take the steps needed.
Right.
And a lot of times, if you know yourself, like in 5 years you want to be there, or in 10 years you want to be there, act like that version now. Act like that version now.
Activate that.
That's how you activate. That's why you always remember what your goal is, where you're heading, right? So you talk that way, you act like way, you eat that way. The way, I mean, you want to be healthier, more
Right.
fit, just act like that now.
Wow.
You don't have to wait. Didn't your friend tell you why waiting 6 months?
Right.
Why not now? It's the same concept, I guess.
Right.
You want to be somewhere, even though you're not there yet, act like it,
Right.
think like it, eat like it, walk like it. Okay?
Wow, that's
That-
awesome. I just said this yesterday, like no, 2 days ago. I said this to the group. Oh wow.
Okay,
that's
so
very true.
I think that's
Yeah.
so. The biggest limitation is me to myself, and again, I say that to you, but I'm
Right.
not saying also that I apply it 100%. And I'm vulnerable. I'm not judging. I don't want no one to judge me. No judgment, no shame, no
No
blame,
blame.
only awareness.
Right.
I am aware of how powerful it is to do these steps,
Right.
but sometimes I myself may not apply them 100%. But that's the beauty of awareness and how important it is to remind myself and to connect with people who remind me of this,
Right.
right? So I always, reset. I never fail until I stop trying, correct? I never
Absolutely.
fail.
I mean, of course,
so,
if you
so
keep
I
trying,
keep trying.
you're not failing,
exactly.
yeah.
So I'm not a failure. I'm not gonna fail.
Right.
Did not work out the first time. I'm gonna try in a different way. I did not fail the first time. I'm just modifying.
I'm learning.
I'm keep going to
Right.
my goal. And sometimes even my goal need to be shifted or modified, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
Because I am growing in my awareness, right?
That's right.
I'm evolving to a new version
Right,
of me.
right.
So the goal of the old version may not
Right.
fit me as a new version.
Right.
So there's no judgment, no
Wow.
shame, no blame.
That's
we just
awesome.
keep
Only awareness.
only awareness. That's right.
Like,
Here
I've
we
been
go.
this,
You got it.
I love it, and it's just the way you're saying it is just lead me to bring me back to the law of attraction.
Okay.
Because a lot of people they have this. I mean, I made two type of people that some people make a joke about it, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know how they have some. For me, I cannot even make joke of knowledge, because I really believe knowledge is energy and power. But whatever.
But again, no
some-
judgment, right?
Absolutely.
No judgment. So they
Absolutely.
believe what they believe, and you believe what you believe.
That's
as long
true.
as we're not doing no harm, we're doing no harm,
Forgiveness.
correct,
Only
Abdullah?
awareness.
Yes. So no judgment.
I know. I'm not. I'm just.
They are free souls, and you are a free soul.
Right.
So everyone can believe the way they believe.
That's
and
right.
To the journey.
And the other type of people who actually believe in the law of attraction it's just they would who are aware or understand that is real, is powerful, and is going to make some change in their life, which is simply your thoughts become your reality.
Okay.
And if we become what we think about most of the time, and but from there, people stuck in like now when you're telling me, is because they're not activating that thought, because thought is powerful, but sometimes it's not enough for you to manifest what you want, and the only way to actually manifest it is by being it, right? And I think this is really really great, and I think I thank you for sharing the doubt and people
If I may share something, about the thoughts. The thoughts can affect the function of the cell in your body.
Wow.
Okay. So, and I think that's where the power comes. You can think a thought. You can think negatively about yourself all the time. You will get sick. You get inflammation. You get illness. You feel fatigue. You feel tired. You feel down. Okay. You think, okay, in a more different mindset, like more positively, not like only optimism, but realistic, positive. Okay, that also will help your cells to function a bit better, and you feel lighter, healthier, less feeling down, more energetic. Okay, so there's a huge, like, we know that the thoughts are very powerful on us, and that's where this example I shared with you, some people may say it's a law of attraction, but again, when you are in that mode, every cell in your body is working for you till you get there. I always give the example, I know we need to finish this, but I will always give the example of, let's say you go to the restaurant and you want to order your salad. Okay, you have the option to tell the person who's taking your order, just give me a salad.
Right.
So he will go to the chef and say he wants a salad.
Right.
Everyone will be confused. Like, what exactly you
What
want in
salad?
your
Right.
salad? Like,
Right.
be
Right.
specific so I can serve you something, right?
Right.
But if you tell him that I want on my salad lettuce, take away the tomato, put this, put the cucumber, put the olive oil, but you give him exactly how you like it, no one will be confused. The chef will know exactly how to deliver your salad to you.
That's right.
And it will be to your liking too,
Right.
right? You're
That's
going to
right.
enjoy it. Similarly, in this, if you know where you want to be,
Right.
just be specific. Say it exactly to
Wow.
yourself.
Be clear.
See it. Be clear. Live it. And then everything in your environment and your body will just move toward that goal because you have a clear vision. You
Yep.
know exactly where you're heading.
Because God is listening too. Like, you know, sometimes I think people forget about this. Like what you're saying or what you're thinking is a like it's a frequency. It's a sign. It's a coming out, and God is actually receiving that. And ask, and you shall receive. Right.
I mean, if you believe in the frequency, it depends. Again,
Right.
everyone believes in the higher power.
And that's a
differently,
doctor
so-
telling you, like now she's a doctor telling you that negative thoughts is affecting you negatively and positive thoughts affecting you in a positive way, and it's the choice is yours.
Exactly.
Doctor, this is a really great opportunity for us to be with you to
For me
to,
too,
to,
thank
to
you.
get all this information. I know there is one more question I have to ask it, you know. And I'm grateful for your time.
Absolutely.
And so, in all this, with what you know right now, and you're looking back to the youngest to your youngest self, right? What the biggest what you advise to your younger self today?
Advice? I mean, if I
Right.
want to talk to my youngest self, I will tell her, see, I told you be proud. Don't worry. Yeah.
That's really powerful.
Yeah.
That's really powerful.
Because I'm proud where I am right now.
Right. I'm
And I
proud
know-
of you as Syrian, as
Thank
like I'm serious as a Syrian, as like now one of your team, and see what you're doing and how you're doing it and how far you came. Trust me, I promise we are so proud of you. And
Thank you. I'm
deserve
proud
it.
of myself, as I said, and I'm proud of my old version, and I'm grateful and I'm proud. I know I'm going to be proud of my new version, and it's all about, just fulfilling,
Right.
your desires in this life. Like, I want to do more, I want to provide more, I want to enjoy what I'm doing, and that's what I'm heading toward, and that seems so great and so powerful.
That's a blessing. Thank you so
It is a
much for
blessing.
this.
It is a blessing.
And thank you guys so much. This
Thank
is
you.
all for you. I mean, I'm learning a lot, but also I hopefully that you're learning, applying, because knowledge is, I think they said knowledge is power. I believe applying the knowledge is power. When you're applying it and when you start activating this knowledge, I believe you will receive a lot of blessing in your life. Because when you know, I mean, when you do more, you become more. So please do it for you, do it for the family, for the people who you love. And allow me to thank our sponsor, Soul Jeweler. Thank you so much. And our sponsor also, Dr. Device. And again, thank you a lot. Remember that God first. And I will see you at the top. Let's go.